Alright guys, welcome to today's video. For today's video, I'm going to explain a little bit of a story. And where was I when you guys didn't see videos or whatever? So we're playing Black Ops 1 Zombies. I just wanted to start from square one and then build up to the next map, the other maps, and then, obviously go to the newer maps. Obviously, I'm going to do that. But as for right now, I'm not going to. So what was going on was, if you stay tuned to my vlog channel, there's a lot of stuff going on. That I'm not going to talk about, but I'm going to talk about one specific person, which was a little bit of an attention kind of a person that loves attention, and it's like, if I don't get my attention, she just made my life so much stressful. Like, it's the weirdest things I've ever seen a person can do. If this has happened to you before, guys, please let me know down in the comment section. And I know my cousin will be down in the comment section saying, yes, totally, happened before. She might not watch this video, but she might watch like my vlogs where I explain it again, because I'm obviously going to explain it on my vlog channel as well. But that's going to be like a full story, so I will let you guys know when that video's out so you guys can see the full story. My cousin will be here for us both to say it, so I can get her side of the story and you can get mine. So, anyways, let's get back on track. So, where have I been for 2 weeks off this channel? I've been a lot. Just had 1 week, one of those weeks were just stressful for me. I couldn't even bear doing vlogs. It was just, even vlogs, like gameplays and vlogs were just too, like, oh, I have to talk about things and I have nothing to talk about, and video ideas just couldn't hit me. Plus I was so stressed out with some stuff that I'm actually going to talk about one specific person, but I'll talk about that in a minute. The next week I actually went on spring break vacation. I went out to Florida. I had to. I'm actually having a vlog on that, so I'm actually still editing it. Editing is key, guys. Editing is freaking key. If you don't edit, then you're not gonna make your videos look better. You're not gonna make it look like you did any effort in your video or anything. So I'm still editing it. It's gonna get better, but it'll come out soon. I just want to make it epic. So what happened was, more or less, I just been out. I just didn't out of it, really out of it. Like, I was even about to vlog my whole journey, having fun. I literally said to my vlogging family, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna have so much fun, taking you guys along with me. I couldn't even pull out my camera. I pulled out my camera once and I was like, you know what, I just can't. Just too many things have been going on. I just want to get away from everything and just hang out with family, and that was my key, and I got it, and it was successful. And I'm here, aren't I? I'm back at it, and I feel so much more happier. Like, even if things bring me down, I'm not going to stop it. It'll always be you to know what the crap will be you to know first, guys. If you guys don't think you guys are my family, you guys know now you guys are, and that's why I'm sharing these stories with you. So, people can just be annoying, just annoying little brats. Like, just don't get me started. Really, do not get me started. I will rant about it more than you can ever. So, let's just say, girl at my school, she likes attention. Like, those people, if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, people that are just like, they go up to everyone, and they try to make everyone feel bad about them, and just, I don't know how to say it, but like, just get as much attention as they can, so people can actually just see that they're actually there, and that they just want to have, friends, just want attention. Let's just say that in general. They just want attention. They just want to be seen, technically. They want to be popular in a way, to get it as much. What the crap? What the crap? Another round will be regenerating, but they would want attention, and this girl obviously wanted attention, and I noticed it. Everyone noticed it. I wasn't the first one. Everyone noticed it before I did, and I was like, you know what? I gave her a chance. We became actually good friends for about a week or so, and she just changed the way I looked at her. It was more of like, wow, are you seriously what you are. People will write about you and all that. And more or less, like, I used to be good friends with her. You can ask my like, when we make out that video, and that video comes out, you guys will see that seriously, it was like I was good friends with her. She was pretty cool until you actually see for what she is, and it's not cool at the end. So we talk to her, we hang out with her. Like, me and my cousin, we used to talk to her like almost every day. She used to text me. I used to be like, hey, what's up? You know, hang out. I would always have her back. And she knew, you know, I like someone, right? She knew who it was, and she knew it. And she went out of her way, got the attention of him, and I guess they dated or something. I'm not like full on sure. Like, he like literally he was like really good friends with me, and he just called me the worst names in the world. It'll be more in depth when we do the vid, but there's the worst names, and that really hurt me. That's why I stopped. I just couldn't vlog, and that was like, whoa, what am I doing to you, and all that stuff. But then it gets so out of hand. She's like, it's just got weird, and she cursed me out, and she was like, wow, you can't have him, he's mine, blah 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 blah. More in depth later on, by the way, guys. And I was like, okay, I don't care. You and your cold-hearted friends can go have fun. I honestly really don't care. And I just don't. Like, right now, I still don't. I really don't. Whatever I said, I meant it. And like, she was like saying how her mom died and all that stuff. She didn't tell anybody, but like mainly one person, and that one person told everyone. And I was like, oh, sorry for your loss and stuff. I was being nice, and I was like, you know, sorry for your loss, because you gotta be neat. You gotta be nice. And the reason she did that was to get the attention of that one person, but that one person ended up spreading it around. Rumor goes around fast. You can't say one thing and hope someone else doesn't say anything. So rumor went around. I heard about it, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and stuff like that. She was like, how do you know about it? I'm like, I just know about it. And her friends were comforting her, and I was like, okay. And I just really didn't care at that point. She was just being a little jerk, and I was like, you know what, forget you, whatever. I said sorry for your loss, and you can't even appreciate what I said. You're just going on to yell at other people for telling other people. Well, you know, privacy doesn't always last that much in school. So if you wanted to tell one person, it was just obviously gonna get around. So as time goes on, her life goes on. Everyone's like, but she, like, my friend, I'm not gonna say her name or anything. She stood out there, and one of her relatives died, and she stood out for a week. Like, stood out of school for a week, and she was fine. She felt perfectly fine. She like cried a couple times, but like she, you know, was perfectly fine and could have come to school, but obviously she's not going to because it's just grief, right? But that girl, she didn't even bother staying out of school to, like, you know, do any like funeral or anything. She didn't even mention that. So I was like, you know what? I don't think that's kind of like, you can't even believe what she says anymore. So I'm like, I think that's kind of fake. Her mom didn't die. And that's something that's so screwed up to talk about, is like saying, oh my god, my mom died. And it's all fake. It's messed the frick up. I don't know who says that, but it was messed up. And then last week, before spring break, Friday, she didn't come to school. She was like, oh, I'm moving, guys. I was like, yeah, cool. So she posted an Instagram post like, I'm moving. And everyone's like, oh, we're going to miss you and all that stuff. And she came back to school today. I knew she wasn't moving because during the spring break, my friend's good friends with her brother. And they were like, oh, sorry. I don't know. She was like, my cousin was like, oh yeah, what is she talking about? Her mom didn't die. None of that stuff happened. And I was like, are you serious? And I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, that's all lies? Why would you lie about that? That's so screwed up. And I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. And on my part, I called her a Sasquatch, and now she calls me that, and I'm like, okay. And so now everyone in the school calls her a Sasquatch because that's what everyone knows her as. Ooh, what? slick moves. And I'm like, wow, that kind of sucks for you because you started this crap and now look what you're getting. You're getting all the hate that you gave me back at you. And I was like, wow, karma's a bitch, isn't it? So, karma kind of, affects everybody in some sort of way. And it did affected her real bad. Everyone called her Sasquatch, and that's her fault. And that guy ended up liking me. And I'm like, I stood back a little bit, far away from that train. Do not do, oh crap, are you serious? Don't follow into that train, guys. You know so much better than I do. I didn't fall into it though. So, time goes on. She comes back Monday, today. I see my friends. I'm like, are you serious? You're freaking talking to her? What are you doing? Like, maybe this is bullying and stuff, but, like, she has no other friends. No other friends to talk to her because of how much she's a liar, how much she just backstabs everyone. And, she backstabbed me. That's why I'm not her friend anymore. And I saw her. She called my cousin, she called my cousin a skank. That blew, I was like, okay, you have the nerves to come back to our school and make up lies why you didn't move and stuff. She's like, I didn't like the school and stuff. Like, it was the weekend. What are you gonna do? And I just thought to myself, I was like, she's a liar, and I just couldn't. I was gonna explode at whatever else she was gonna say. So I heard that she's called my cousin a skank, and I just got up and I was like, are you serious? And I was like, are you dead serious? Why are you calling her that? And I came up to her and I blew up and I was like, wow, you calling her a skank? Well, look at you. Have you ever looked in the mirror before? And my cousin was like, have you ever looked in the mirror before? But oh wait, I forgot. The mirror cracks and all that. Maybe you could call it bullying, maybe you could call it whatever. I know I was being mean, but you don't come back to her school with the nerve to say anything like that. And she knows that me and my cousin could beat her ass. My cousin got into a fight already in school, and I just don't want to. My cousin says I can't hurt a fly, but it's all lies, really. Honestly, if that person laid one hand on me, they would be pretty much screwed up. It's just people say that they have a false tag on me. Do whatever you want. You don't know what I'm capable of, and I'm fine. You don't know it. But I know my stuff. I've been to fights, stuff like that, and my cousin's like an MMO fighter, and I kind of know a little bit more than that. And since my cousin's mom is an MMO teacher, she kind of taught me a little bit of stuff and stuff that just keep in mind and key. And I just kept it in my mind, so I'm pretty much capable of anything. And if you're not even strong and you're just like, wow, I'm weak, you're not. There's always energy in you that literally you can beat the crap out of someone that is twice the size of you. It doesn't matter. You can't face your fears thinking that just because they're bigger than you, they can obviously just knock you out. No, it's all lies. There's ways to get around things, and people aren't showing that, but I'm not really going to fight with that. So, as for that being said, she kind of just, called her skank and stuff, and she's scared of me, and I'm like, you know what, be scared of me, be whatever you want. I'm not going to hurt you, I'm honestly not. You can be scared of me all you want. She's scared of me, I'm like, okay, it's good for you. You guys always have confidence. You have one little piece of confidence in you. Put that to use. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. See you tomorrow.